Texas Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And the kickoff will be a return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. From the pistol formation. Dropping back. It's Manning. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He's brought down out at the 46. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's third and short. They'll try to run for the first down. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Longhorns with first and 10 here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 1.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now, 4th down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I'd love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake on first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns closer to the line. Run the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Manning. Caught quickly. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. From right zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Manning. The ball is caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Motion now from the tight end. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Uses the spin move to get into the open. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback operating an empty set. To throw, it's Sayin. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. And off the deflection, it's caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
That's just great awareness here by this running back not to give up on the play. That ball gets deflected, but a good job of having the awareness and the hands to be able to catch that ball and end up getting some positive yards.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First and 10 now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Tate. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it throws incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To the air, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. To the 45. Breaking free at the 35. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
First down and 10 now. On the run, it's Peoples. second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Graham. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. He keeps it on a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up.
A deep shot to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. And is intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Heck of a ride first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Crucial third down play right here. To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Number 0, with the grab and the score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Texas 28, Ohio State 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The sure hands. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. Tiny space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And now the crucial try for the extra point.
Extra point.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's back to throw again on second down. He's got a man down the middle. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Texas.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Here we go. Biggest play so far. Can the defense get a stop on third and goal here in OT? Looking to throw on third and goal. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So here we go. The coach rolling the dice, going for it on fourth and goal here in overtime. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, they can't connect. They roll the dice, but it's incomplete on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Interesting call coming up on third and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Interesting call here. Third and medium in overtime. Will they just play it safe and set the kicker up for a field goal try to win it? They keep him off balance with a run. And he's in there. Touchdown. They win this game in overtime. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.